Hi and welcome back. I want to start off by saying you may hear some background noise. That is because my whole family is home, and so they're going to keep doing their thing. But what I wanted to do today was show you guys how I do French braids. But a little backstory is I was in a marching group when I was younger, and I learned to French braid because that is how our hair had to be done for every parade we were in. So I always thought it was really cool to do, and I actually watched a lady sit there on a bus and just French braid people's hair, and or at the place we were getting ready and just French braid people's hair and things like that. So that is how I learned to French braid. And then I actually learned on my head myself before I ever was able to really do it successfully on somebody else's head. Now, luckily, my daughter here has graciously allowed me to use her hair to show you guys how to do it, because I think it'll be easier for you guys to see it if I'm doing it on someone else's head instead of my own. So without further ado, I'm going to teach you guys how to French braid, but also how to do the basic braid for those who don't know how to do it, because you got to know how to do a basic braid before you learn how to French braid. So here we go. Okay, so you guys are probably not going to be seeing me, but you will hear me. And this side, I have parted my daughter's hair in half down the middle. And this side, I'm going to show you a regular braid. And the other side, I will show you a French braid. So the way I do the regular braids is I get my hair. And I like to start up here. This is something you don't have to do, but it's something I like to do. I'm going to move this back a little. And yes, she is currently doing her makeup because she's going to be sitting here a bit. So she will be moving, I'm sure. I split my hair into 3 parts, as equal as I can. And I just cross. I start at the outside, and I usually start with my right hand, and I just cross it over and over the center one, and now that's become my centerpiece. And then I'm going to take my left side and cross it over the center one. So now that one's my center, and the one that was on the right is now on the left. And the one that was on the left is now on my right. I'm hoping this makes sense. And I'm going to keep doing that. And I added a little more hair as I go. You'll see as I cross that over, I just pick up some hair and I add it in to that one. And I pick up more hair here and I add it in. And I'm going to keep doing this. And like I said, with a regular braid, you don't always do this. It just depends on where you want your braid to start. And I wanted hers to start up more. But this is great practice for having to do the French braid. So then I'm just going to keep crossing over until I get to the spot I want to stop. Just one second, honey. Let me put a hair tie in this. And down the center here, that's what I just kept crossing over. And there you have a basic easy braid. Okay, so now that we got that braid done, we're going to move on to the French braid. And I'm going to pull this out of her hair. And to start, you need to know how to hold your hands. Like, I know some people will hold their hands this way, and braid like this. I am more comfortable holding my hair in my hands. So as you can see, I've got it between my thumb and my pointer and my middle, and my middle and my ring finger. Those are holding my 3 separate pieces. And so I'm going to take it and I'm going to cross over, starting with the right again. I'm going to cross it over, and I'm holding this with my middle finger on my left hand. I'm going to pick up some hair and put it right with what I was crossing over into the middle. Then I'm going to take the one that was in the middle and I'm going to pull it through to the right side. Then I'm going to take my left and do the same thing. Cross it over the middle, pick up some hair, add it to the middle piece, and then cross over. And I'm going to keep doing this until I get the amount of braid I want for the length of her hair, which I think today I'm going to go all the way down for her. And I'm just going to keep going. And as you can see, the more you pull that hair taut, the more of the braid you're going to start to see. So I'm just going to keep going. Keep going down till I get the desired look I am looking for. And as you can see, this is what the braid is starting to look like. Can you keep your head like that for me a minute? So I'm pulling from the side, adding it to the middle piece. Pulling from this side over to the middle, adding that middle piece. And you can see the braid is coming along nicely. And the key is, the tighter you pull, the less likely it will be to fall out. And that will take some time and some getting used to. But you just keep going. All the way down. And some tips I would suggest is not to do this. If you're going to do this on your own head, do not do it in front of a mirror. You gotta kind of memorize what you're doing and think about it. At least for me, if I looked in a mirror while doing this, I would mess up. So I had to sit down and just think about it and think about what I was doing and what I had seen. And then I was able to get it done. I know some people may be able to use a mirror, and if so, awesome. More props to you. I was never like that. The way I had to do it was just sit and just kind of do it thinking about it without looking in the mirror until I was done, because then I was able to, then I was able to see what I did. And then once you get those last pieces, you just go ahead and you do your braid down, like so. And you just cross over like you would do with the basic braid, which I believe is a braid a lot of people already know how to do, so that part will be sort of natural. And then you tie your hair tie in it, and there's your French braid. Okay, and that is how we do our braids. We've got our French braid on this side and our normal braid on this side. So give a big thumbs up for my little one Elle for being my model today, as well as comment down below if you think she did a great job on her makeup. And we will see you in the next one. Bye!